On the 13th March, meeting with Sarawak delegation and business partners from Kazakhstan was held. Dr. Ali bin Sher Mohammad, trade advisor of Madrid in Kazakhstan, was the moderator of the meeting. The main direction is establishing the long-term mutually beneficial relations between the businessmen of Kazakhstan and Sarawak. Attracting investment and new technologies are the goals relevant to both countries. Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Industrial Development Sarawak, Datu Liao Son-in, began his speech with the story of the state. Sarawak is the largest state in Malaysia. It is known for highly developed infrastructure and diversity of business areas potential for cooperation. Sarawak economy is distinguished by stability and steady growth, transparent and efficient management system. Other distinct advantages are investment incentives, tax reduction, and creation of free economic zones. In the speech of General Manager of STIDC, Datu Sarudu Hoklai, the main focus was the development of the timber industry. A visit to Kazakhstan corresponds to one of the functions of the corporation: promotion and marketing of timber products in the foreign and domestic markets. The main goal of this meeting was to find out and identify requirements of Kazakh businessmen towards Malaysia and establish relations between the two countries, revealing the potential of Sarawak for Kazakh investors. Sarawak delegates emphasized that this meeting is not the last. In the future, timber selling and investment mission to Almaty and Astana aims to explore areas of future collaboration, attract potential investors for Sarawak, establish relations between the businessmen of the state and their counterparts in Kazakhstan. Mission tentatively will be held by the end of May, beginning of June 2014. Business session was continued by speakers from Kazakhstan. Mikhail Glukhov, president of Kazakhstan Timber and Furniture Association, explained the highlights of industry development. From 2000 to 2012, production of furniture has increased by almost 160%. However, the president of association thinks that the furniture industry in Kazakhstan is underdeveloped. Today, export is held with mainly CIS countries relating to favorable free customs zones with Russia and Belarus. Import is represented by Russia, Ukraine, China, Poland and Italy. Malaysia export share is presently 2.85%. The next presentation was done by Vladimir Rizanov, president of East Kazakhstan Timber and Furniture Association. Currently, the main areas of the association activity are establishing timber boards production, creation of business relations with Russia. Association is ready to provide Malaysia with a platform for the implementation of business ideas. The speaker invited businessmen of Malaysia to East Kazakhstan region for deeper feasibility study. Completion of the first business session was the procedure of answering the questions of the guests. Answering what was the main advantage of Malaysian timber products compared with the CIS countries, STIDC General Manager explained that tropical wood grows much faster than in any other regions, and Sarawak production keeps resources renewable. In reverse question, Sarawak representatives asked for the reason for such small share of exports from Malaysia. Mikhail Glukhov named logistics as a major problem. The second business session had a focus on overview of the industry in Kazakhstan in general, with an emphasis on investment and prospects. David Nicholson, Director of Business Development, Phaeton DC Automotive Industry in Kazakhstan, described the scheme of the company activity. Sales of auto parts and lubricants is carried out on the territory of Kazakhstan. Speech by David Nicholson showed two conclusions. First, auto parts manufactured by Malaysia are the most satisfying by quality and price compared to Taiwan and Korea. Second is a new logistics route between Malaysia and Kazakhstan. Shipment by sea across the Indian Ocean, Iran, the Caspian Sea, with final destination at western Kazakhstan. Shipping through China, according to speaker, is a risk of losing production. Meeting was followed by presentation of Sailau Kasabekov, the rector of Central Asia University. University research has revealed that macroeconomic stability, growing market, and human capital are strong sides of Kazakhstan development. Adema Dozhanova, vice chairman of the company Triarch Franchise Consultancy Group, completed the business session. Activities of the organization are associated with the franchise development in CIS. She appealed to Sarawak delegation to invest and cooperate with Kazakhstan through franchising. According to the speaker, there is a large base of businessmen willing to invest in innovative franchise projects. The meeting was covered by media, which actively participated in the discussion. Journalists of the newspaper Business Week Kazakhstan discussed with guests and speakers about prospects of industry development and new methods and technologies that will be used in future. During the break, General Manager of STIDC gave the interview for Khabar channel. Khabar is one of the major TV media which presents Government of Kazakhstan and which is broadcasted throughout the country. Press and media coverage is a key element for making Sarawak state recognized and discussed in the country. Business meetings showed that both sides, Kazakhstan and Malaysia, seek for long-term and mutually beneficial cooperation. Advantages of doing business with the state of Sarawak have been proven during the speeches and talks. In a turn, speakers from Kazakhstan told about the industrial potentials of the country.